How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to JO3 Afterdark. This isn't an actual episode, but we do have to talk. You read the title, The End of JO3 Afterdark, question mark. So this is the end of JO3 Afterdark. I'm going to treat this just like a podcast. Not going to cut anything out, although it's not an actual podcast episode. At least I wouldn't call it that. It won't be on Spotify or anything. Um, I mean, obviously, if you take a look at the channel, interest is down in JO3 After Dark, which I mean, that's fine. I'm sure it's partly due to I haven't had guests on in a few episodes. Maybe the subject matter isn't interesting. Maybe the algorithm did the opposite of what it should when I renamed the channel from JO2 to JO3 After Dark to fit with the direction of the channel. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a combination of all three. Either way, I'm not obviously gonna put the blame on the people. If they're not interested, they shouldn't click. I haven't changed much else other than that. Maybe it's the length, maybe of the video, the episode. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. I'm gonna see how I can change things up though to fix it. But first we should probably get into why I was debating ending the show, and still kinda am. I'm not 100% on whether I want to keep doing it or not, because I did it more for fun. But I also, if I think it. Yeah, why would I put it on the internet if no one wants to watch it? Type of thing. I could just have these discussions off camera, type of thing. That's more so what it is, because I have discussions with people. Like a lot of the discussions I have with like Harpo and Justin when they had on, a lot of them we can have off camera and it'd still be the same result if no one's watching anyway, type of thing. Not necessarily I enjoy doing them, because I still do. But I could just not just do it in private, type of thing. I put it out because I think it can be interesting and or entertaining depending on the subject matter, whether it's serious or just I guess me messing around, talking, whatever. Maybe like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's the lack of guest. I have a few lined up I need to get with if I continue the show. So maybe will bring some more interest in. Maybe if there's something I am missing, feel free to let me know in the comments. I just think maybe going from the Unfunny Inc. podcast, with the previous podcast I was a part of, with up to 4 people, to just me, anyone that came over from that, it may just be jarring, which I understand. Going from up to well, it's really just 3 people max, but 3 people to one, maybe two, and it really is a different vibe and different style, and it's also just me planning things. Not really planning that much of funny, but um it's just me planning things out beforehand. Maybe it's the fact that because of how it's put out, obviously every Monday, if I cover something when I record it Wednesday, Thursday, it could be old news by the time Monday rolls around, or whatever. I'm not sure. If I could figure it out, if I could just know the answer, I would. But that's just the reason I've debated it. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe the interest isn't there, which is fine. Um, it would just means I'd put more time into JO3 extras, which I really think has a lot of potential. It's where all my non-gaming content is gonna be, and I'm just gonna keep the main channel funny moments or gaming commentary type of thing. That's what I've been doing. I think it's a good mix. Yeah, let's make my commentary fix while also not. JO3 extras was gonna be JO3 reacts. I mean, the only videos up there on there are reactions, but that's just because that's the type of stuff I have to put up on there right now. I'm gonna do other stuff too. Don't worry about it. I just have some reaction stuff from some recent streams. I'm gonna do a story time video probably on there. Just some ideas I have off the top of my head. I'm also gonna record some stuff for there. I thought about ranking the Star Wars movies. I've like made my list. I just haven't like recorded or anything and turned it into a video, so I might do that for that channel. I'm not sure. But it just means I'd put more time into those channels. And of course, once the fall rolls around, I'll have more. I'll be back full time as a college student. Right now, I just have some online classes from when I switched majors, just to make sure I still graduate next spring. Um, since I went from a CS major to a business major, there was it meant I would have to take a few extra classes to make sure, like I said, I still graduate in the fall with my associates. And then we'll maybe talk about what I do and what I'm planning on doing after that IRL. It really just depends on the state of my channels, the state of my life, I don't know where I'm gonna be in a little less than a year from now. Who knows? Um, I'm supposed to be moving rooms in my house, so that'll mean a new setup. It'll mean new possibilities as well. Still trying to figure that out because it's a bigger room, not that much bigger. But it'll be like a pretty much a mini apartment type of thing feel, and maybe I'll be able to do some more fun stuff with that, not just podcasts, but in general. But um, the thing is, it is the end of JO3 Afterdark. I went on a little tangent there. It is JO3 Afterdark ending? I don't know. If I decide to end it, I'll make another video specifically stating that on this channel. If not, well, then the next video on this channel will probably be another JO3 Afterdark episode. That's probably how you'll know. That's how you'll know. That is. It's not probably, it is. Whether it's, if the next thing's called the JO3 Afterdark is coming to an end or something like that without a question mark or anything, something like that, something about JO3 Afterdark ending, then it's over. All the episodes will be on Spotify and on YouTube. I have no reason to delete the channel in case I want to come back to it in the future. Although I probably won't. Should I end it now? I probably won't. Just focus on my other channels. If you like short-term stuff, which if you're watching a podcast channel, I doubt you do, but maybe you do. JO3 clips is kind of popping now. I've got that running back. I have clips up until the beginning of August already scheduled over there. And I'm working on getting more. I want to keep pumping out shorts every day, or clips, depending on if it's a shorter clip. Everything's been short so far, but who knows? Maybe it'll be a longer clip that, it can't be a short. Haven't ran into that yet, but who knows? Just short-term content, though. Nothing longer than, like, 2 minutes, for sure. Like I said, JO3 Extras. I have a lot of channels, I know. JO3 VODs. But they all serve a purpose. And the only one that, like, is promising consistent uploads, I guess JO3 Clips is, but is the main channel. JO3 Extras is just some extra content. That's what it is. JO3 VODs is just my VODs channel. I put my VODs up there. I don't stream that much, but I put my VODs up there. So, I don't know. JO3 Afterdark is probably my least, sounds shit. It's my least probably successful channel, but I don't really care about that. It's true. But it's also the channel I, at least recently, have put the least time into, just because it is a little demotivating. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, this is like a mini podcast episode, and it's something most people are afraid to talk about, I guess. I'm not going to deny that it doing bad isn't demotivating about to continue the show. But it just means I got to change up the formula, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll talk. But in terms of what it would change, maybe it's the subject matter, something that could actually be covered, even if it happened a few days previously, because I have to record these in advance, at least by a couple days. That might be a issue, especially with the episode 6 and 7. That might be a possibility. The style of the podcast, it seems like the audio visualizer sort of setup type of thing isn't working, or maybe there needs to be more going on with it. I've thought about making like a backdrop, including the visualizer and like a logo or something. I'd have to work on that, get my Photoshop game on. I don't know. This one's obviously still the same, which is just because I'm recording it on a short notice. Because I'm also recording something else right after this. I'm just kind of getting some stuff set up with that. I want to have some more guests on, maybe outside the guests I've had before on like previous podcasts and already had on here. Although those people are still, I'd love to have them on as well. Anyone that hasn't been on or has already been on, like Justin or Harpo. I don't care. I'd love to have some more guests on. There's a few people I'm tempted to, get on DM as well. Maybe the schedule might shift a bit. I don't know. Maybe taking it live would be interesting. Although I'm not so sure about that yet. I'm not 100% on that. As for like the next episode, like when it'll be, I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna be honest. I still gotta think about whether I want to continue the show or not. I do right now, but who knows? It might be better to end it now and focus and get ready to get used to having more classes again and other things I got going on come the fall. Right now I can manage this many channels, but it might be good to let one go. Just to give me more time to focus on the others. And like I said, get ready for stuff coming in the fall. Most of my classes are online, so I'll still be home, able to work on things like this podcast. But it's still more work tacked on. So running a podcast and 4 other channels, which all do very different things, even if some of them are really just exporting VODs, but one of them is, still can be kind of rough. I do want to stream more as well. It's just current circumstances makes it very hard to stream, and then my upcoming circumstances of moving rooms, I'll be able to stream, but it'll be very specific times, and I'll probably have to move my streams later, either later in the night or earlier. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe be able to keep them the same. I'm not 100% yet. Things have been changing a lot. Life's been really weird the last couple months, so I'm not 100% sure. That is why I miss streaming. It's not even that I don't enjoy streaming. I do. Now, right now, I have been. So that's not the reason I haven't streamed a lot. I know a lot of people probably won't see this, so I'll probably cover it again next time I do go live. It's just the circumstances I'm in right now at this moment. I have a lot of people at my house. I say a lot. 2 more people than normal that are currently staying in my house for very different reasons. And we're trying to figure out arrangements and stuff like that. Yeah, it's per IRL stuff. If you really care, I guess, to hear my inner thoughts and ramblings, go follow JO3 or JO3 Plays on Twitter. That's my alt Twitter that I'm just gonna start spewing my random 3 a.m. thoughts on, I guess, because it's Twitter. Not like it changes much on that toxic platform. But that's all I really have to say for this video. And if you want to see the show continue, let me know. Maybe something I could change and improve on, and let me know in the comments. I don't know for sure whether I will or not. Honestly, you'll get your answer probably really quick. And that's gonna be it on that. Subscribe, and hopefully the show will go on. Share it too. Apparently sharing is very important now. So share things, I guess.